Hello everybody and welcome to the Disco 80s with the new and upcoming game from Elk Studios, IO. This game is quite similar to Sickness, one of their earlier releases, a very popular one, and it has some integrated features that reminds you of their Gold series with the Voodoo Gold and so on, with the dropping down wilds and multipliers and so on. So this game is going to be quite exciting to play for sure. But as always, and now I say always, I've only done 3 videos prior to this one. But as always, let's go ahead and check out the pay table. So basically, as we know from Sickness, we need to get 3 bonus symbols dropping down from the rows, which will award us with the bonus game. And this one we have something called charged wilds, which is basically dropping down wilds that has 4 extra lives. Whenever you use a connection with one of these wilds, it will consume 1 life. As you can see up here, it's 4 green, and then one of them is lightened up, sorry, which means that it is charging 1 life for a connection. Yeah. And of course we also have the normal wild. We also have Wild Forge, which is a symbol that drops down, and it will fill the empty space below with multiplier wilds. And the value of the multiplier increases every time this Wild Forge is used, and then when it hits the bottom, it will turn into a wild with the multiplier that you're currently at. And when I mentioned something about Voodoo Gold and the mechanism in that game, we're talking about the laser feature. And basically, I'm not actually sure if it's Voodoo Gold. No, it's not Voodoo Gold. It's one of the other Gold games where the laser comes down and destroys symbols. And in this one, should you manage to get 2 lasers intersecting each other at a point, all the deleted symbols or removed symbols will become wilds instead of just being deleted. So if you manage to get 2 lasers, you can potentially look for a big win. Paying symbols, 7's best, diamond, clover, star, and we all know the standard symbols as well. And of course there are those integrated betting strategies on Elk Gaming, so but I will not go into that. But without further ado, let's just put on a few auto spins and get to see what this game is all about. And unless we get lucky on this first take on the base game, I will, as I did in my previous video, stop the video recording and be back when I manage to hit a bonus, so we don't make this video too long. And as I always mention, and I will mention this again, you can see at the bottom left that we are playing for demo money. This is demo version. The game is not out yet. And as well, we're betting €1, fake euro, to make it easy to count up how much we manage to win XYs when we get a bonus, and also in the base game. And what is worth mentioning in the base game is that all the 6 reels, as you can see here, dropping down, they start on 4 symbols, and whenever you manage to connect, you will add an additional symbol on top. So now we are at the maximum of 8 in a reel. So that is similar to the Gold series. Whenever you connect, you add additional symbols on top, and also Sickness. And in the bonus, all spins will be on the max rows and reels. So we'll have 8 symbols on every reel for the maximum potential of connecting with a lot of symbols at the same time. But yeah, this far in the base game, we're about 1-2 minutes in, I believe. Nothing quite interesting has happened yet. We haven't managed to get a draw on the bonus. There we managed to get one of the Wild Forges, but it didn't connect. And we got a bonus symbol there. Okay, so now we do manage to connect with the Wild Forge, and now we can see it's dropping down. And that is 1 additional, and then it shoots under for the 3x wild, which will multiply after the win. So there you go. This is, and now it makes it a 4x, so hopefully we can do a connection. We get the kings here, so yeah, that's basically how that works. And now we're at the bottom very soon with this Wild Forge. Now we're up on the 6x multiplier, so, and we dead spin, or dead respin rather. Alright, so now we've basically seen what we need to see in the base game, I believe, aside from getting a bonus. So whenever I do manage to get one, I will be back. Alright then, after around 130 spins, I did manage to hit a bonus here. And this is the first bonus I have on this game. So I'm a bit excited to see what this is all about, to be honest with you. Oh, I have a quick spins on. And apparently you cannot turn that off while in the bonus. That's quite unfortunate. So basically, yeah, this is a bit crazy right now. But we do manage to connect a little at least, and as you can see, all the reels have 8 symbols on each. We're really looking for those wilds with lives. But as I say that, we do manage to win 28x and go back to the quick spins. I will have to turn these off and grind the base game in order to showcase you a... Oh, just before I say... No, they didn't connect lines, the 2 lasers, okay. But I will of course have to turn this off to give you a less stressing and better view of the bonus round in this game. So I will be back once I manage to get this. Alright then. As you may see here, we can manage to get the 3 bonus symbols. And no, we don't get any more. Which means we do have another bonus here, and this time without the quick spins. So let's take a look, shall we? So we again see oh, there's a lot of queens. We do see all the 8 symbols on each reel now, and we are looking for those special symbols, preferably those with the wild and multiplier, so we can manage to get a lot of wins. However, thus far we are not getting it. And it is also possible to re-trigger during this bonus, but we only managed to land 1 bonus symbol this far, so luck is not on our side. We are still yet to see any of those sticky wilds with the 4 lives on, which would be appreciated to see some of the potential in this bonus. But instead we keep getting normal symbols paying. I mean, it's something, and now we get all the stars. This should be a little bit of demo money, I would assume. Yeah, it's a 14 times the bet size. It's fairly decent. But we don't get any more. Yeah, I would say, well, without really knowing too much about it, it's quite unlucky that we haven't managed to get the sticky wild with lives yet, nor the laser to create additional wilds for a bigger win. Because, well, now we do manage to get that wild conversion, but no. So that was a 38 times the bet size bonus approximately. And I mean, sure, this game is very volatile, as most new slots are nowadays. So we shouldn't expect to be that lucky. But still, it would be nice to see a little bit more of the features. So I will try and get a 3rd bonus and last bonus for this video, and be back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this will be the 3rd and last bonus, and this is pretty tough to get, I have to say. I probably spun like, I don't know how many spins, 350, 400 spins maybe before this bonus, and I couldn't do quick spins for obvious reasons, as we saw before. So hopefully this bonus will pay something. Thus far we've managed to, okay, we get a little bit of a save there, but we still don't. Can we get a king? Okay, we got a king here. Imagine if we had a multiplier here. That would be something. We do hear the ding ring ring for the big win, which is nice to see for a change. But we're still yet to get any of the features integrated in this game with the wild or the laser, as I spoke about beforehand. Okay, so apparently this was it again, 50 times the bet size. So yeah, well, I guess, I mean, sure, these bonuses does not really do justice to the game in terms of potential, for obvious reasons, because it does state in the beginning that on max bet you can win over 500,000 euros. So of course, winning 50 euros on a €1 fake bet is not really max potential, obviously. But I mean, we also have to appreciate the graphics and design from Elk Studio, which they're always really good at. and this game is, in my opinion, no exception. The outer space kind of feeling you get here, both with the sounds and obviously the background and all the colors surrounding it. It reminds me a bit of the Cosmos kind of theme as well, with the purple and blue outer space. Here we get to see a laser again in the base game, but nothing really happening. Alright, I do apologize for suddenly jumping to a different screen than playing the base game and talking about the max win and so on, but I was about to say something misleading and not so clever about the release date of this game. It will be globally released on the 2nd of June on various casino operators, and for every game that we do review on Aboutslots, we are of course looking forward to playing and streaming this on Casino Daddy, both on YouTube and Twitch. And as I always remind people, we are promoting gambling and slots, and when we do so, I would also like to remind you to set limits and do not exceed these limits and play responsibly. Thank you.